We're live.
Bet. All right. Welcome back, y'all. It's been an extended leave. Summer's been crazy. Tons of traveling for work and family. But we ain't gonna leave y'all hanging no more. We back at it. We gonna talk some college football today. I got my boy Eli on here with me and Rob. So we're gonna go over what's been going on in the SEC. It's a lot to talk about, a lot of heartbreak and all that. But Rob, Rob, you go ahead, man. Let the people know what's up.
Man, yeah, we had a little summer break, but we back, man. We was doing a lot of traveling and been pretty busy with work and all kind of stuff, man. But sorry about that. We back. We here, man. We come back to give y'all any and everything you need, updates, all that from Auburn to Tennessee and all around the SEC, man. So with with we have our Auburns in here tonight, we'll go ahead and kick off with you guys and see what's going on y'all's way.
Bro, Cam Coleman, man. So, what happened, Eli? I'm sure you know more than me.
Yeah, man, it was a little rough. So I didn't know Cam personally. A lot of them I do, but never really connected with Cam for real. I know a couple people that did have the insight on Cam. So Cam, you probably already read it. Cam grew up an Auburn fan, wanted to be at Auburn and stuff like
Right.
that. But man, with recruiting nowadays, man, I don't feel like any of that stuff matters. It's who gives the most money. And at the end of the day, there ain't nobody in the country that could contend with Texas money. It's oil rig money. They got more money than anybody in the country.
Yep.
So a little story on it. I heard he's gonna commit to Auburn. Then July 4th, A&M brought his NIL deal up to him, and that's when he started listening to that. 50K up front, 1.3 over the next 4 years, somewhere in that range. So
God dang, bro.
that's hard to match, dog. It's hard to match.
For a wide receiver, I don't even blame Hugh, bro. Like, I mean, Cam, I'm sure he's a dog. Like, actually, I know he is. I've seen him play.
Yeah.
But, shit, dude, we don't even got a. I mean, I ain't gonna say we don't have a quarterback. We ain't even got a proven quarterback to throw on the ball. We need to go pay a quarterback first.
Yeah, I agree. I like our quarterback situation. I like Ashford too. I think he's going to be utilized in a short package type way, red zone, third down type deal like that. Ultimately, I do think Thorne will be the quarterback though. But ultimately, man, I really don't think Cam will be the quarterback because I don't trust any of A&M's quarterbacks. So I think all I think really just came down to money.
Yeah, I mean, I think by the time Cam's on campus, I mean, just from my perspective, I do think Weigman will be one of the better quarterbacks in the conference. But I know that might be a little bit of a hot take in the Auburn community because we like to hate on everybody. But I
Yeah,
think the kid's prototype, man. I mean, if Jimbo can get him right, I mean, but Jimbo kind of sucks, so we'll see. But I think Weigman is actually going to be a good quarterback. So you definitely think it's Peyton Thorne, though?
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'd probably bet every dime I had right now that Thorne would be the quarterback. If Ashford was the quarterback, I don't think we would have took a quarterback that has the capabilities of Thorne. I think we'd have took more of a backup role type quarterback. I don't think we'd have took a quarterback that threw 46 touchdowns in 2 years. If that makes sense. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
So,
that definitely makes sense.
uh, like I said, I like Ashford. I think he's a phenomenal athlete. I just don't know about his passing abilities, and it's something that I think can be worked on, and can be developed. But if you can't throw it 5 yards, you can't throw it 5 yards. There's no developing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's got a rocket
He,
arm though,
he
man.
does. Yeah, he's got a damn piss missile.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he seems like the type of quarterback Freeze can work with, but Freeze only being on campus for what, all of 6 months now. Yeah, that's not enough
I mean,
time.
he's a faster, more athletic Nick Marshall.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think times have evolved too much for
Yeah, how? Because
quarterback.
that's a good question. Like, how would Nick Marshall be in 2023?
Yeah, like that's one thing though. Like a lot of people probably looking at me crazy, but I don't know how good Nick Marshall would be in
No, dude,
2023.
it was new, it was fresh.
Yeah,
Nobody expected him. Nobody even thought he was going to come to Auburn and play quarterback.
Right.
So nobody was ready for that. I mean, not to take anything away from him. He's top 5 quarterback in the program, but
Oh yeah, 100% top 3, I think. But
yeah.
I mean, nobody really knew. I mean, I think that's why Malzahn got fired because the offense diminished out. Like it just it ran a course, and I think it has now. I think you got a bunch of run heavy teams, but it's more of a power run. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of typical dual threat guys anymore. And if you do, odds are they're good, but odds are they got a cannon to go along with it. Like I think Bo Nix is a dual threat quarterback, but I think especially in the conference he is now, I think his arm is
miss that guy.
as good, if not better than his legs.
Yeah. That man, he's gonna mess around and end up a late day 1, early day 2 pick, man.
Yeah, man.
But
I think this year could play a lot for him.
yeah. We had fans calling for TJ Finley over that man. So, god dang.
Crazy. You know how I felt about that.
Oh yeah, no, I know how we both felt about old TJ, man. I've been calling for his ass to go to Troy for about 3 years.
I don't even know if he could start there, dog.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
How is it on the Tennessee front, Rob? Y'all been winning or losing recruiting battles? What's been going on?
Ain't been looking too good, man.
Yeah, I heard y'all missed on a lineman recently.
Yeah, got committed to Clemson. Ronan O'Connell. He's literally from the state of Tennessee and committed to Clemson over Tennessee. That was a rough one. And also today, Elijah Rushing, 5-star defensive lineman, just committed to Arizona over Oregon and Tennessee, which is
Arizona.
Yes, bro. Well, apparently his brother's there. They just put his brother on scholarship, and the NIL package was pretty souped up. So I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that. Tennessee did all they could. Oregon did all they could. I mean, up till yesterday, you know what I mean, Oregon thought they were in it. Oregon thought they had it, literally up until yesterday. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. There's still some out there. Rodney Gardner is Rodney Gardner at the end of the day. It don't matter who he got. He going to turn somebody into a dog, first-round pick. So, it is what it is.
About that.
We'll see, though. I think
you're welcome.
What do you mean you're welcome?
Rodney Gardner, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you guys gifted us to him, right? Get out of here, man. Rodney Gardner's always loved Tennessee, bro. Everyone knows that.
One thing about it, though, man, I think I read that Russian kid. I think he was Arizona's highest commit, like program history-wise.
Oh,
I
dude,
can guarantee
gotta
he
be.
is. What 5-star going to commit to Arizona? There's no way they've ever had a 5-star recruit. There's just no way.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's a 20-something ranked player overall. I think the next one's in like the 50s.
Yeah, they got a really good wide receiver, a year or 2 ago, but he was a 4-star. The McMillan kid.
Yeah.
This guy's a 5-star, so.
So Eli, we got a chance to rebound and possibly get Perry or no?
Yeah, I think there's a good chance we land him. But I always see two sides of it, man, especially NIL now. I think there's a good chance in it, but again, I can see it going the same way Tony Mitchell went, man. So I don't know.
That's true.
A lot of people don't like it like that because they look at the visits and stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think Tony Mitchell took just as many visits. Tony Mitchell, man, he great player, but it was rough, man. There was so much trolling going on.
It was one of the Auburn beat writers. He scheduled a meet with him to commit or something, right? And then
Jason Caldwell.
Yeah, he left him out to dry. Yeah.
And visiting Auburn and telling Andrew Bone, which is an Alabama national router, that he wasn't there and all kind of stuff. So
yeah,
it's just I don't know, man. You just never know the kids, man. Some of these kids mean well and they want to really like help some of these riders and stuff, and some of these kids, man, they don't care.
Tony Mitchell committed to Tennessee as an 8th grader, so that tells you anything.
Yeah, he I like Tony. Like I said, Tony was another one that I personally known, and he was I mean, he was cool, but he recently got into some stuff. I don't really
he slipped up, but
I mean, luckily he has Nick Saban as his coach, though, so he's not in trouble.
He's gonna get the good old Tuscaloosa under the rug treatment.
Yeah. Definitely, bro.
I don't know how he get out of that.
If Brandon Miller can get away with accomplice of murder, Tony Mitchell can get away with selling drugs.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt about that.
Brandon Miller getting away with 15 fouls in 2 games right now.
Yeah, he's been struggling, dog.
He's scoring. He's just not. I mean, we know he can score though.
Yeah, there's a whole lot more to the game. Scoring.
He's got a lot going on in his head, though, man. He'll be all right eventually once everything dies down and people leave him alone.
I know Auburn loves to hate him, but the kid he can score, man. I mean that is.
Auburn hates everyone, man. So
there's no doubt he was one of the best players in the country last year. There's no denying that.
I'm not taking him over Scoot. They're crazy as hell for that, but
are they?
Yeah, they definitely are.
Okay.
We already talked about this.
All right, if you say so.
Why are they not, bro? All right, Scoot plays tomorrow. You let me know.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll be watching. Make sure you FaceTime me.
I will. He gonna dunk on somebody night 1. Brandon Miller gonna have 8 more fouls tomorrow.
This guy.
Oh, I'm a big fan of Scoot's game, man. He's solid.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly do like him a lot, but whatever. I guess they didn't want to pair him with LaMelo. I don't really know why, because LaMelo only plays 47 games a year. But
but he's efficient in those 47.
No, he definitely is. He definitely is. But so now they brought in a super inefficient scorer to play with him.
Well,
all right. Well, moving on, since Rob doesn't agree with
Scoot
Henderson take.
I don't.
I mean, why? Like, why do you like Brandon Miller so much?
I didn't say I like him that much. I just think you can't predict it, man. You just. Well,
that's
never
the
know.
fun part. None of us know enough to predict shit. We just sit here and act like we do.
I mean, but we've seen Brandon Miller give buckets to everyone in the country. Like, we saw it. So
yeah. Scoot was averaging what? Damn, 22 as a 17-year-old in the G League.
Okay, but is he gonna do it in the NBA? We'll see. You just never know.
I'm not saying he will, but he was playing against professionals. People paid to play the game of basketball at 17.
Everyone's paid to play the game of basketball nowadays. NIL is a real thing, bud.
I don't know. Javon Quinterly probably wasn't getting paid that much.
Yeah, that was a weird transfer portal ordeal. Where is he even going? Did he even pick anywhere he's playing yet?
That's Eli's best friend, so he probably knows.
No, I think he's gonna go to Memphis, dog.
Oh my God! Of course he's gonna go to Memphis.
I think he's gonna go to Memphis.
Of course he is. Because why wouldn't he?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good fit for him.
That's not a good fit at all. He not gonna play over Mikey Williams. That shit dead.
Yeah, I just don't see that being.
That is not happening.
So, Eli, do you have tickets to go see Bronny play at Auburn?
No, but I want to get some.
Yeah, me too, bro. I was trying to find some, but they ain't even. I don't even know if they're out. Like, I don't even know where to go.
Yeah, I don't know when. I think they'll release their stuff a little later.
Yeah,
but I don't even think they have all the dates down yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Bronny gonna be a problem though.
Yeah, I like Bronny's game. Not a big LeBron fan, but I like Bronny. I think he's a good shooter. I think he'll succeed pretty good in the college game.
No one's a big LeBron fan. Everyone just hates on greatness.
We're huge LeBron fans. So
no, I mean I acknowledge him being top 2 basketball player to ever play the game, but
that's fair.
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I just kind of grew up not liking him. I don't know why, but
I don't know. I feel like you either grow up loving him or hating him.
Yeah, like everyone know him. Like I've never told anybody that's just like, LeBron's okay. It's either I love him.
Yeah, no, right. But that just means you're great.
Yeah,
I just don't understand where the hate comes from, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man is literally like what you would want in a basketball player, a human, a father.
Oh no, I feel like he's a pretty fake human though. I'm not gonna lie.
Politics wise, he's an idiot, but other than that, I mean,
I don't know. He doesn't seem very genuine, but I don't give a shit about that. He's the greatest basketball player to grace the earth.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best basketball players ever played the game. No doubt about
that. So Eli, what's our ceiling this year, man? What's the ceiling? What's the floor?
Please be realistic. Please.
He will be.
Ceiling, 8 to 9 wins ceiling max.
Yeah, I agree.
Say 9 max floor. I mean, it's not gonna take much. Like people don't want to hear this, and it's just the truth. But it takes one quarterback injury for us to be a 4 to 5 win team. I'm being completely realistic.
Yeah, as sad as it is, like I do think we're in that like just 5 to 9 range, which is such a wide range. Like I mean, I would like to think we win 6 or 7. Like that would be the
Yeah, we're not. I mean, barring any injuries, we're winning minimum 6 to 7. I'll say
yeah
7.
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say like what I want or what I think the best case 9 to 3. What I think will happen, I'll say 8 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, 7 or 8 wins, and then we get a good upset in there somewhere. You know, one of those signature Auburn upsets or signature Hugh Freeze upsets.
Yeah, I do think we
I
beat
think
Bama at home.
I got a good feeling about it. I mean, it's far out. It's
Yeah,
way, but like I think everybody's got a pretty good feeling against Bama this year, which that's scary to say because
do think we take that one. I think.
There's no way you're serious.
Rob, I think Tennessee beats the shit out of Bama this year.
Dog,
There's no way, bro.
I think Alabama loses 3 games this year, dog.
Y'all are tripping, bro.
Why?
I hate
Why?
Alabama. I hate Alabama as much as the next man, but bro, this is Nick Saban you're talking about, bro. You are talking about the greatest college football coach of all time, and there's no debate.
No, nobody would debate that. I'm saying I'm not getting on here saying, bro, Bama finna be trash this year. They ain't got no chance. But like, if there is a down year, it would be this year.
Why? Their down year was this past year, and they had an all-time great at quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. But where did they get better though?
If they can't make a call, if they can't make the playoff last year with Bryce Young, nothing makes me think they're gonna make it with Jalen Milroe.
Well, he was injured most of the season, but I mean, if you run an offense they do for Lamar Jackson, you might be all right.
Where did they?
For them.
Like, I honestly, where did they get better? Like, I'm asking a real question. I'm not even hating. Where did they get better?
They were never bad anywhere, bro. It's Alabama.
I'm saying you said their down year was last year. Where did they get better? And they got significantly worse at quarterback.
What I am saying is, bro. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, that is a Nick coach. That is a Nick Saban coach team, bro. Yes, they're going to figure it out. They're going to make a way, like he does all the time. The man won 2 championships with freaking Matt. I mean, I think who was like a mediocre
Jacob
quarterback.
Coker. Yeah, they have those for sure, but like it's a different time, bro. I mean,
the defense is gonna be fine. The defense is gonna keep them in every single game. All they have to do is score a little bit, and they'll be just fine, bro.
I'm not sold on their quarterback.
Oh, you can't be sold on their quarterback. They brought in fucking Tyler Buckner.
I'm not sold on Buckner or Milroe. Like nothing.
Oh, Buckner sucks. Milroe's gonna start, I would think.
If Milroe starts, I mean, any logical team's gonna stack the box, and that shit's over with.
And they really, I mean, I'll be honest. I think the JUCO kid Malik Benson, I think he's gonna be a stud at receiver. But other than that, you got a bunch of misses at receiver. Ja'Cory Brooks might be all right.
Honestly, like it's at the point now where I think Julian Sayin probably comes in and starts next year as a true freshman.
Oh, but Julian Sayin's he's him.
Oh, Julian Sayin. Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. If there's a year for Bama to lose, 3 games, it'd be this year. Because Julian Sayin, yeah, I agree. I think he comes in, starts as a true freshman, unless they get a legit transfer to come in and start that first year. But yeah, Sayin is.
I mean, like, I'm not.
He's legit.
I'm not sitting here telling you they're going. I said they're going to lose 3 games this year, but I mean, if you had to put a gun to my head, I say they probably still win 10 games minimum. Just because it's Alabama. But I mean, like,
that's all I'm saying, bro. It's just Nick Saban, bro.
It's just it's a tough. You can't count them out. That's why I won't sit here and say, bro, they suck. No way.
I know you're not saying that, but I'm saying I just think 3 losses for a Nick Saban team is kind of wild, bro. Like, he only has like what 1 or 2 2 seasons since he's been there. He has 3 more losses, 2 or 3 seasons. Like that. Bama losing 3 that's not. I don't know if that's even realistic.
Fine. They lose 2 and one's the Auburn. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Losing 2 is fair. To Auburn, not buying that one.
I mean, I wouldn't buy it either right now. But last time they were in Jordan Hare, and we had T.J. Finley on one toe, it was a pretty good ball game.
No, it's definitely gonna be a good game. Auburn always gonna show up, but you guys don't have the depth to keep up with them just yet. The depth is gonna take over in the fourth quarter at some point. You'll probably keep it close for the first 3 quarters, and fourth quarter depth to take over. That's normally how it goes.
Yeah. I hope that we get a win this season that we aren't supposed to. It doesn't have to be Bama. A staple win year one for Hugh would be huge for recruiting.
I don't think LSU is gonna be as good as people think.
I don't know, man. I think
LSU's loaded, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. LSU might be the ones that come out of the SEC on top.
Their defense is just so good this year.
I'm just not sold on Daniels yet. I think he's good.
I agree with that. Daniels is pretty overrated, but like he's also what they need. You know, like he gets the job done type deal. Like I don't know. I get what you're saying though. People hyping him up to be like a Heisman candidate. I'm not seeing that.
Also, just my opinion, nobody's beating Georgia again. I just don't see it.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
I mean, they kind of have a question at quarterback too, but like.
But by the time we play them, they're gonna have it figured out. We don't play until game 11. If we play them in week 5,
that's what I was saying. If
would
Tennessee played them early, that'd be.
Yeah, and it's at home, so that would be a chance. But game 11, nah.
What's so hard to like say that though? Like Beck's never took a snap. I don't know how he's gonna be. He could suck. I don't know, but
yeah, but
if they can stick Stetson Bennett back there,
exactly. That's the whole point. It's like,
and I'm pretty sure Carson Beck was at least a high 4-star.
He was
a 5-star, I believe.
Yeah, I bet say he
was
might
he a
be
5? Now I know Vandegrift. I'm surprised Vandegrift ain't.
That's what I'm saying. So if they can win back to back with Stetson Bennett, I know they can win with Carson Bennett.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
If he can keep his players from speeding every day and getting speeding tickets, maybe they'll have a fucking football team. But
yeah, I don't know, man. How long y'all think till Kirby gets fired for some shit like Baylor happened?
Nah, they won't do it. They'll cover it.
I mean, honestly, you never know at this point, though, man. Because I mean, if that's
that sexual
really true,
assault
coming
shit
out,
was rough.
that's the one thing that
that's the one thing that can trip up anybody.
Yeah, they can't defend sexual assault, man. So they're gonna have to do something about that.
See, that story was, man, that was tough. That was rough. But I mean, it don't surprise me though. No, I mean, but unfortunately, that kind of shit happens all over the place. But all right, Rob, what's Tennessee's ceiling, man? What's the floor? Let us know.
I think the ceiling realistically is 11-1. I do. I think the floor is probably 9-3. There's no reason we should lose more than 3 games. Me personally, right now, I'm gonna chalk up Georgia as a loss. I just don't. I will never pick Tennessee to beat Georgia until they beat them again. That's just where I stand on that for one. And then for 2, I'm not sure you can go into Bryant-Denny and win. It doesn't matter what kind of quarterback problems you have, whatever the case may be. That's a hard place to win, man. You know, momentum and home field advantage alone does a lot, especially at that place, man.
Yeah.
So realistically, I think they finish. If I'm being, orange sunglasses off, I think they finish 10-2. I don't think they should be any worse than 9-3. I don't know who that third loss will be to.
I was about to say, who do y'all really play for?
I think the trap game, my opinion, is between Missouri and Texas A&M because you don't know what you get with A&M. You just don't know. They could be really good or they could be really bad. You just never know. And then Missouri, I don't think Missouri is good. I don't really think Eli Drinkwitz is the answer there, but those guys do play hard, and they're the only team that really gave Georgia a scare in the regular season last year at home.
They also lost to us, so I mean.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying though, like, still you just never know, man. So those 2 games I kind of got as a toss up. I think we beat the absolute doors off of South Carolina. I think that's gonna be really bad.
Y'all gonna beat the dog crap out of Florida too.
Well, Tennessee hasn't won there in quite some time,
Yeah,
so
but it's time.
but I was just about to say that's my third trap game right there. That's where I could easily see that third loss, man, because no matter how good Tennessee plays, somehow they always find a way to almost lose it. I mean,
I
even
think
this past year against Florida, they almost lost it, bro. Up 17 with like 8 minutes left, and still almost lost.
yeah,
I mean,
I
like
think Mertz is terrible. So
we'll see. It's all about how the defense plays, man. The defense should be very well improved, quicker, faster, stronger, more physical. Should dominate at the line of scrimmage, offensively and defensively. But at the end of the day, they just got to go perform. They just got to go do it. Joe Milton can figure it out. I
yeah, if
don't
Joe
see.
Milton figures it out, I don't think you guys lose to anybody but Georgia. But
Yeah,
I think there's a possibility he doesn't figure it out. He looked like he had it figured out, but that was only
it's
one game.
yeah. We'll see, man. I mean, I personally believe him being in Florida has something to do with it, and then him having a month to prepare has something to do with it. How can you prepare now with only 6 days in order to be ready? Can you get your team in the mindset of where they need to be? How Hendon had the team last year, we don't know, but we will see.
Yeah,
Um, Good news came out that Josh Dobbs called Joe Milton, was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be on campus later. Get some guys out there to throw." They were gonna throw at 9:30. Josh Dobbs showed up at 9 o'clock, and everyone was out there already ready to go, stressed and everything. So that clearly shows you that Joe Milton has the leadership and he has the eyes and ears of the football team. But when the season starts, can you do that as well? Can you keep guys focused if someone gets hurt or you're not playing well or you lose a game you shouldn't lose? How will you bounce back? How can you respond and get things going back in the right direction? So, a lot of pressure on Josh Heupel, man. He just got a pay raise of 9.5 million a year, whatever it is. So, it's a lot riding on it, man. But I think year 2 to year 3 is always most of the time the better jumps for most schools. So we'll see how
true,
it goes.
true. All right. Well, we'll do one last topic, kind of a roundtable type deal. We'll just keep it on Auburn and Tennessee. I mean, if y'all have thoughts on any other SEC schools, feel
I
free to
could care
throw them in
less for
there.
any of them. I could care less, bro.
Yeah. Um,
Agree.
but Eli, who do you outside of the obvious, Jarquez Hunter, or DJ James, who do you think or see as being an impact player that people aren't necessarily expecting this year for Auburn?
Uh, let's see. I give you one on offense and defense.
All right.
First one, I'll go offense first. I'll take I won't take Peyton Thorne. I'll take Jair Shorter on offense.
Okay.
I like his frame, like his route running ability. Scooped him up from North Texas when a bunch of big schools were on him, so I like that pickup a lot. I think he's gonna play wide out. He's about 6'3", 6'4" ish, somewhere in
Yeah.
there, and he's super fast. I like him a lot. Defense, I think I'm trying to go Keontae Scott. I think he's a very good player. I think he'll be more of a nickel role. He kind of slid into that last year, but I think he'll be fully nickel this year. And overall, I think we'll be pretty solid, man. But like I said, if you had to tell me, I'd say 8 wins, and I would take it.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, I would definitely take 8 wins this year. I guess for me, on offense, I'm looking at two guys. I'm looking at Shane Hooks, man. I feel like that big frame with Shorter on the other side of him, as long as Thorne can put it in the vicinity, and these guys can do what they do body control wise, they should be able to make a lot of contested plays, and in SEC play, that's always important. And we really need these wide receivers to play well, to be honest. I mean, I think that's why that's got to be. I mean, obviously, like you said, we lost Coleman to money, but at the end of the day, you also got to, I mean, which we do realize, but fans got to realize some of these receivers, man. I mean, Auburn's history with receivers is just not good. Like
Yeah.
it's not good at all. Like
Yeah.
if I'm a 5-star receiver, I wouldn't want to go to Auburn right now.
Yeah.
So it's really getting guys that are super talented, like Shorter and Hooks, Camden Brown, guys like that can go make plays. Just showing these recruits that hey, these dudes can make plays in Hughes' offense, and that becomes a huge selling point. The other guy I'm looking at is Rivaldo Fairweather. I mean, that's the only name you're hearing really right now out of camps and stuff. I mean, Rivaldo here, Rivaldo there. Um, tight end, tight end coming in from FIU. We know Freeze likes to use the tight end. Um, so I expect him to, at the very least, be a huge red zone target. Hopefully more than that, which will also, like I said, help recruiting. I mean, tight ends ain't done nothing at Auburn. I mean, John Samuel Shanker led the team in receptions, but that was just pitiful. I mean, that was just dump offs, man. So another position that is becoming premium in our conference, to be able to hopefully have one of the top ones at that position in Fairweather. And he's on a lot of lists for breakouts in the SEC this year. So those would be my two guys. I mean, you really took the one on defense with Scott. I think everything else on defense is pretty much a question mark outside of him and DJ James. So I guess we'll just have to see. I hope Cam Riley can get on the field a little bit, but
Needs to be more physical.
yeah, he's. I don't know, our linebacking core. I mean, it's all new faces, right? I mean, other than Steiner and Riley.
Yeah, I think you'll probably see a lot of Austin Keys.
Yeah.
Who we snagged one more. What's the one from LSU that we got?
We got Nixon and McLeod in the portal.
Yeah, Nixon came from North Texas too. Right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Let me check it.
I can't remember. We got one from who? I think it was a freshman last year at LSU. I cannot think of his name.
We still have Robert Woodyard on the roster.
Yeah, I think Woodyard's gonna get playing time.
Demario Tolan.
I think. I don't know, man. I'm curious to see how they're gonna split that up. See how the rotation is gonna be in that, because we always run. We always swap in two in, two out. So kind of.
Yeah, definitely gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what linebackers stick. It's. I'm excited about the young guys in that room, but some of the older guys have had their chances, and I don't know. I'm really hoping a lot of the younger kids get on the field, man. I want to see some K and Lee and some Sylvester Smith year one, man. Yeah. I want to see those guys.
Yeah, man. Sylvester's a good player. I kind of know him personally too. He's right down the road from me, so he's
Well, Rob. Yeah, Rob always has questions about him because he was a Tennessee guy.
Yeah. Well, man, he was. I thought he was gonna be locked in Tennessee, but ultimately it's kind of one of them deals where I wouldn't say like parents really made a decision, but ultimately it's just one of them stay at home decisions.
He wanted to go to Auburn the entire time. He was looking for a reason to go back, and he got his reason. And we all knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming. So
I think the Tennessee commitment was kind of more of a tension thing too. So, but ultimately, like I said, like you said, I mean, he wanted to be there, and at the end of the day, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really just. I'll swing it to Rob here in a second, but defensively, man, really, I'm just hoping to see some of these young guys show some promise. I know we got a lot of gap fillers in there, especially up front, but on the back end, dude, this secondary is loaded. So, I mean, as far as young talent goes, but I mean, you're a known Nehemiah Pritchett hater, Eli.
Yeah.
So, how fast can we get K and Lee in that spot?
I think I didn't like Nehemiah at all. He kind of grew on me this past year. I don't think
he plays hard, man.
I don't think he's great, but I don't think he was that bad last year. He's like a typical decent SEC cornerback. But I think he might have to step it up this year. I think K and Lee, if Pritchett ain't the answer, I think K and Lee might be the answer, even though he's a freshman.
K and Lee is special, man. He definitely did not come to Auburn to wait. Otherwise he'd be at Ohio State.
Yeah, there's a reason he committed to Ohio State. So
yeah. But yeah, man. All right, good talk there, Rob. Give us some for the Tennessee folks out there. We know the obvious people. We know Joe Milton's supposed to be great. Um, you know, we know Squirrel White. Give us some more sleeper type picks here.
Uh, believe it or not, man, I don't think Square White would be the highlight of the offense this season.
Oh, I
I
know where
think
you're
it will
going.
be Dante Thornton. Dante
Yes,
Thornton
sir.
is a 6'5", 205-pound receiver who I am told runs just as fast as Jalen Hyatt. So if that puts anything into perspective for you, I can't wait, man. I mean, I'm interested to see what Josh Heupel's going to do because you have four really good receivers, and it's going to be hard to get playing time. So I mean, if it's me, I mean, I just put all four go routes, have one across the middle of the
Yeah,
field,
I
everybody
mean,
else
well, you
just
got
go. You know
speed
what I'm
like
saying?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So we'll see. I personally think that Dante Thornton is the highlight of this season. Defensively, I think Aaron Beasley against Clemson, he showed up and he showed up big time, man. He had about four TFLs, two sacks, man. He was disruptive the entire night, man. And yeah, I can't wait, man. We'll see. There's a true freshman in the making. His name's Arion Carter. Alabama
Oh
went down
yeah.
to their knees to try to get him, boy.
Oh yeah, that one was very public.
Yeah. I keep hearing his name. I just keep hearing his name every single week. I just keep hearing his name. I'm not saying he's going to come into the true freshman and starting or anything like that, but I think he's one guy that'll make a lot of noise, freshman wise on defense. And I think on the offensive side, you have Cam Selden. Cam Selden
Yeah, I'm
he's
hearing his
literally
name
like
a
a Debo
lot.
Samuel. He's literally
He,
a Debo Samuel, man. He can line up in the backfield. He can catch it in the slot. He can line up a receiver. He can kick return. It doesn't matter, what it is, man. And I'm not sure they can keep him off the field, bro, because he's electric when the ball's in his hand. He might be a freshman, but he
yeah,
was he was one number away from a 5-star for a reason. He was like the number 26 overall player. They only give the first 25 5-stars. So that tells you anything. There you go.
yeah. I know I'm not, you're my Tennessee connect here, but I've heard Cam Selden outside of you, so that tells me a lot. Um, I think that he might be a guy that really makes a splash for you guys and ends up in the league fairly quickly.
I agree, man. I agree. I can't wait to see it. Hey, I'm ready for heartbreak, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best, but I'm ready for heartbreak too because this is still Tennessee we're talking about. So let's not be a one hit wonder, man. Let's
Dude,
keep this
our
train
our
rolling.
our fan bases typically don't even hate each other too much, man, because we go through the same exact shit. Except there in baseball. That was Eli. You're on mute.
Well, basketball, you guys hate us really, really
Oh
bad at
yeah,
basketball because of Bruce Pearl and his daughter. I'm not gonna really comment my thoughts on that. I'm gonna let that pass. All I will say is um, people are dramatic. And you shouldn't believe everything you hear and everything other people say. And I'll just keep it at that.
well, as far as we'll probably have Eli back on at some point and get into a little bit of basketball, but when
Try
the
to get me
time
back on
comes.
before football season, man. I'd love to come back.
Okay, yeah, bet, and I ain't even
I'll
gonna
bring
lie
one of my
to.
guys on. We'll
Yeah, we'll
have
do.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get. Well, he said he would do it, Eli, but Duke said he'd come on.
I
Um,
gotta. Yeah. I can. You could probably get me and him on the same time. We're probably.
okay, all
He's
right, bet.
one of the good one. I like Dukes a lot.
Yeah, he's really
Very well
good.
respected. Knows that Atlanta area very good.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, next time I didn't. This just popped up. I hit Rob up. I was like, dude, we got to get back at it. So, uh, I appreciate you coming on such short notice. Next time, I'll try to hit you and Dukes up, and it'll be like a week's notice so we can
Yeah, bro.
actually like get it together and stuff. So,
So
yeah,
I
man.
appreciate y'all. Had a good time, Rob. Nice
Yeah,
to meet
man.
you.
It's nice to meet you, bro.
But
Yeah, we'll
yeah, man,
definitely
I
have
had
you
a good
back
time.
on,
Y'all
man.
try to get me back on before football season, man.
We will,
Okay.
100%.
Yeah,
We
we will
will.
do that. We'll do that.
After I say we'll get to you after probably SEC media days once you guys
Yeah,
go and then we go. Tennessee one of the last ones going. So after
yeah,
that we'll hit it then, hit it hard and go
yeah,
over
man.
that. I think let's plan for that right now. So
All right,
Yeah,
bet.
man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man.
All
yeah,
right.
man, you
Yeah.
take
See you
care,
later,
bro.
bro.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, bro.
All right, folks. That'll wrap it up. Like I said, we're gonna be back on Spotify and YouTube and Apple. Go give us a listen, and we will not be leaving y'all hanging for hopefully more than a week. No more
12 hours,
than
maybe.
2 weeks for sure.
Yep.
But
Mhm.
War Eagle and Rob hit you with a little bit of Go Vols, and y'all take it easy, man.
Hey, man, y'all have a good night. Peace and love.